Hello students, welcome to our English class. Do you believe in magic? Yes, magic still exists. You can discover the world of magic by comics. Yes, it is possible through our English class. I welcome you all. Comics books can be a great way to connect with the children. Comics can excite children and it develops their imagination. Comics is a medium used to express narratives or other ideas through images, usually combined with text. It typically takes the form of a sequence of panels of images. Panel is an individual frame or single drawing. Comics take the form of a panel images in an individual frame or single drawing. Images with the text make their comprehension so easier. Easier comprehension for children means they become more confident in their reading skills. Newspaper daily strips typically consist of 4 panels or 3 panels. Cartooning is the most common image making means in comics. Comics offer a lot of visual imagery. Reading them makes it easy for children to understand by visual clues. Authors focus on the frame of the page, size, and orientation. The key elements of comics books include panels, balloons. Balloons means speech bubbles, text, font size, and characters. See the image. We have the panels, that is individual frame which is in single drawing, and we can see the speech bubbles, the text and characters. There are a lot of characters in a single frame and we can see the text in the speech bubbles. Key tasks in the creation of comic books are writing, drawing and coloring. Children are attracted to books with pictures. These comics encourage a love for reading. The most important thing about reading is to have fun with it. Comics just do that. Our third lesson is Gopal and the Hills of Fish. It is a comic story with a moral. Let us enjoy this comic story in a possible fun way. It was the season for Hills of Fish. Fisherman could think of nothing but hills of fish. It was the season for Hills of Fish that everyone was talking about. Do you like mangoes? Great. Me too. When it was the season of mango, we could think only about mango. We could see the mango everywhere. It was a great pleasure to us to taste the mango at the time of season. Similarly, when it was the time of season for Hills of Fish, everywhere people were talking about the Hills of Fish. Fishmongers sold nothing but hills of fish. Who is fishmonger? Fishmonger is a shopkeeper or a dealer whose primary job is to sell fish. Come, buy. The price of Hills of Fish is down today. The fish market seemed like a sea, only full of hills of fish. In the market, fishmongers were selling only Hilsa fish and luring customers to buy it. What is luring? Tricking someone, usually by offering him. In simple to say, at the time of school reopening, we receive lot of discounts for school bags, shoes and so many. By seeing a new model of bag with more discounts, we are tempting by the shopkeepers to buy the things. This is luring the customers. Fishmongers were shouting in the market. The price of Hilsa fish was down today. You can buy. Come here to buy the fish. Fish merchants offered discounts and other hacks to lure customers. It is common in our life. We do not bother about the needs. If we are offered by something at any low cost, we buy the things even if we are not in immediate need of that particular thing. Householders could talk of nothing but Hilsa fish. Householder is a person who owns or rents a house. He is called householder. Do you know tenant? Who is he? Who is tenant? A person who occupies land or property rented from a landlord. He is tenant. Householders were talking with the tenant only about Hilsa fish. This was so funny. I think householders might not get the rent from the tenant by the arrival of this Hilsa fish season. They could even forget about the battle happened between them for long years. The tenant asked, was the price of Hilsa fish down in the market? How much did you pay for that Hilsa fish? Householders aroused the curiosity of tenant. Even if I told you, you won't believe it. Oh, okay. But tell me, how much did you pay for that Hilsa fish? Everywhere, the people were talking about Hilsa fish. And in the palace too, the courtiers could discuss nothing but Hilsa fish. Even in the royal court, courtiers were talking about Hilsa fish. Who is courtier? Courtier is a person who is advisor to the king or queen in the royal courts. Instead of speaking about the people welfare, courtiers were praising the Hilsa fish. Your Majesty, you should have seen the huge Hilsa fish I caught. It was... This courtier prized himself for the huge Hilsa fish he caught. The king lost his temper and he shouted, "Stop it!" The king asked angrily, "Are you a courtier or a fisherman?" Courtier stood there with his head bowed in shame. The king was annoyed by the discussion of the fish. What is annoyed? Got irritated, got angry about something. The king burst out when a courtier boasted about the size of Hilsa fish he caught. What is boasted? Talked with excessive pride. One who talked with excessive pride, that is boasted. This courtier talked with excessive pride about the size of Hilsa fish he caught. Later, the king realized his mistake for reacting angrily. "I am sorry, I lost my temper. It is a season for Hilsa fish, and no one can stop anyone from talking about Hilsa fish. The king felt guilty for his overreaction. Is it good to lose temper? No. When you get angry, you get stupid thoughts. If you get angry when fighting with others, you will lose your patience. Here, fight means when you compete with others. At the time of competing with others, if you get angry, you will lose your success. Intelligent people do not get angry. Avoid getting anger and stop losing your temper. Be an intelligent. Not even Gopal could stop anyone from talking about Hilsa fish for 5 minutes. The king believed even Gopal could not, because Gopal was the wisest man in his court. But Gopal answered, I could, your majesty. Majesty? Who is he? Majesty is a word which mentions a powerful person. Here, majesty is the king. Immediately, the king challenged Gopal to buy a huge Hilsa fish, and he should bring it to the palace without anyone asking him about the fish. Gopal accepted the challenge. Gopal replied, I accept the challenge, your majesty. A few days later, Gopal's wife asked him, why is your face half shaven? Because he did not do this before. Gopal was never half shaved before. Gopal replied, I am dressing up to buy a fish. Gopal said very casually that he dressed up with half shaven to buy a Hilsa fish in the market. Gopal's wife was shocked and confused. She questioned him, what's the matter with you? Why are you smearing yourself with ash? What is smearing? Smearing means coating carelessly with a sticky substance. She thought Gopal coated carelessly with ash. Do you know ash? Yes, it is greyish powder we get after something has been burnt. But Gopal answered quietly, I told you I am dressing up to buy a Hilsa fish. He was not ready to explain more about his appearance. Gopal's wife pleaded him not to go out in these disgraceful rags. Disgraceful rags? What is that? Disgraceful means shockingly unacceptable. Rag is a piece of old cloth. That means Gopal's wife pleaded him not to go out with this old cloth, which was very shocking and unacceptable appearance. When she was asking at that time, Gopal started to leave the place without care about her words. Gopal replied very carelessly, how many times must I tell you? I am going out to buy a huge Hilsa fish. And he went out to buy a fish. She thought he had gone mad. It's just happened to him. Gopal was a famous courtier in the king's palace. He was brave and bold, and when the time came, he did not feel shy to accept the challenge. Rather, he went ahead, got into the form of a beggar to buy the Hilsa fish, Gopal bought the hilsa fish and started walking towards the palace. From the market, Gopal bought a huge hilsa fish and started walking towards the palace. The people on the way and in the market too, they started mocking Gopal. They did not notice the fish. Instead, they teased on the appearance of Gopal, about the clothes he wore. Even the child joked on him. "Mother, look at that man. Isn't it he comical?" People in the street made fun of him, that he must be a madman. Being a courtier, he wore shabby clothes. Shabby means unfair, the clothes which is in poor condition. Gopal wore unfair clothes which was in poor condition. They thought he was a man of mystic. Mystic means who is very puzzled and confused. To them, Gopal was a mystic person. He was full of puzzled and confused person. They talked very quietly. Hush. Hush means very silent or quiet. Hush, I think he is a mystic. Gopal walked strangely. Strangely means in an unusual way. People called him mystic and mad. He went to the palace to meet the king, but he was not allowed by the gods inside. Who is God? God is a person whose duty is to protect. These gods are standing before the palace. The gods inquired him, "What do you want?" The gods could not identify Gopal because he was in shabby clothes and he was half shaven. He looked different entirely. Gopal informed to the courtier that he wanted to see the king. The gods disrespected him and he was not permitted by the gods to meet the king. They replied harshly, "You can't see the king. Get away." He was forced to move out from that place because of his dirty appearance. He was ill-treated by the gods. But Gopal did not feel insult and he never gave up. Gopal began to dance and sing loudly. Why did he do like this? Yes, to seek the attention of the king. Gopal started to dance and sang loudly in front of the royal palace. He never bothered about others. His motive was to meet the king. So he danced and sang the song loudly. Inside the palace, the king heard the conversation which was happening outside. "The man is crazy. Throw him out at once." These were the conversations heard by the king. The gods refused Gopal to get in. But Gopal asked them, "I want to see the king. Let me in." The king noticed all the discussions which was happened outside. Now the king ordered the gods to produce that man before him. His stupid behavior attracted the attention of the king. So he wanted to see that crazy visitor. Crazy means extremely enthusiastic. The king wanted to see that extreme enthusiastic visitor. Who was that person? an extreme enthusiastic visitor? It was our Gopal. Gopal was brought before the king. No one could recognize Gopal at first. Everyone in the court was shocked seeing Gopal dressed up like a mad. They thought he had lost his mind. Some others believed it was one of his crazy jokes. Alright, Gopal, why are you dressed up in this ridiculous fashion? Ridiculous means which is laughable or silly. The king asked him, why are you dressed up in this silly fashion? The king questioned Gopal about the reason for his weird attire. What is the spelling for weird attire? W-E-I-R-D. Weird. The spelling for attire is A-T-T-I-R-E. Do you understand? Weird attire. Then what does it mean? Weird means which is different from natural. Attire means outfit. The king questioned Gopal about the reason for his different from natural outfit. Your Majesty, you seem to have forgotten something. The king asked, forgotten something? Gopal reminded the king about the challenge. Strange enough, no one seemed to be interested in Hilsa fish today. From the market to the palace and in the court, not a soul has spoken a word about Hilsa fish. What was that magic did by Gopal? Do you know? He told that because of his appearance, nobody talked about the fish. From the market to the royal palace, no one had asked him a single word about the Hilsa fish. Only then the king remembered the challenge he had thrown to Gopal. Ha ha! Well, Gopal, congratulations! You have achieved the impossible once again. Gopal successfully completed the challenge in the funniest way. What is the moral you have learnt from this lesson? Taking challenge in life is good and makes one popular. Dear children, be bold and brave. Accept the challenge and get success in your path. I wish you the very best to tackle the challenge and to get more success in your life. I meet you in next class. Stay safe, stay healthy.